Hello there, gamers. How's it gaming? Shit. Okay. Angel of Mischief FTK. Let's get rid of this. Yu-Gi-Oh card export. What? Export a deck list to my deck on the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG card database. It will be created as a new deck. You will only be able to export upon completing the following requirements. Set up Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel with your Konami ID. Link your Konami ID card and game. I'm not doing that. Hello there. How's it crack-a-lackin'? Wind Witch Burn? I haven't made a video on Wind Witch Burn yet, have I? Well, it's because it's not very good. Layers the Arc. I think I made a video on this one already. This deck was pretty bad. Hi. Hello. Scareclaw Adventure. Did I play this deck? I feel like I probably did. Why the hell on a Sunday? Why not? The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Turbo deck. Oh, I love this deck. It's not very good though. Hey, you TheDuelLogs, what's up? I can delete the Valiance deck. Dinomorphia the Arc. I think I played this one and it did well. Which means I can delete it now. What breaks in moments take a mud? What? Bamboo turn skip? Ooh, did I do a stream with this one? No, I don't think I did. Oh, I forgot this stream has ads on it. Whatever. I just won't think about it. Chaos Max Eebly? Yeah, let's delete this garbage. The Nothing deck? Ooh, I like this one. Eradicator Warlock. The Tired Logs. I did the Eradicator Warlock FTK, right? I don't remember. When was the last stream I did over on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel? For those of you just joining in, what I'm doing here is I'm setting up my decks for the following weeks. The Arc Turbo and Dark Eradicator Warlock. No, I don't think I did the Dark Eradicator Warlock FTK yet. I think I was deck testing it last time I streamed. So I can leave that there. The Nothing deck. The Modulce deck. I deck tested this one earlier this morning. Okay, and then I have Spriggans for no reason. Umi Control for no reason. Dark Turbo. No, Ultimate Dragon Turbo deck. I didn't get to take a screenshot. You can just rewind the VOD and look at it. A short stream then? What do you mean a short stream? Building decks takes forever. This is going to be like 5 hours. Okay, so all the ones for the Dragon Maid house are ones that I'm going to play on streams eventually. So we have Modulce, Eradicator Warlock FTK, the Nothing deck, and the Bamboo Turn Skip. The other ones are different. Crazy Box Turbo, I just use this to duel against people who are streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Spriggan and Umi are just my two favorite decks. No, the Arc Pendulum? Why would I do that? The Exhausted Logs? I'm not exhausted, you're exhausted. Why the fuck is this turned on? Okay, now let me see. Apparently someone paid for Neo's Wise Man Turbo. I believe I refunded that, right? Because I'm not doing that without Kluger. Wow, Schwartz. I think I did all these already. USAO ideas. Make new ads for streams. Get overlay for WoW history videos. Oh yeah, we need an overlay for the WoW history videos. How to be mediocre. Rack up failures. You can't succeed if you don't fail a few times first. And people who remain mediocre do so because they're afraid to take risk and thus fail. No shit, Sherlock. Ah, here we go. First up, we have Gimmick Puppet Leo Instant Win.
Fuck all you guys! Fuck you all! I hope I fucking go to hell!
Yeah, you tell him, Pomu. And then we have Ojama Lockdown, Sumo Dice Game FTK, Flying Elephant, Venaminaga, a Final Countdown, Gem Knight FTK, Board Instant Win. Oh my god, all of these are gonna take forever. Iron Chain Mill? Oh, that sounds funny. During your main phase, you can equip this card to one face-up monster your opponent controls. That monster loses 800 attack and defense points. When it is destroyed by battle specifically and sent to the graveyard, its controller sends cards equal to its level from the top of their deck to the graveyard. I wonder if I can combo this with Kaijus to mill 11 cards. During the end phase of your turn, if you do not attack, you can make your opponent send cards equal to the number of face-up Iron Chain monsters you control from the top of their deck to the graveyard. In the anime, it was equal to their levels, not just the amount of monsters you had. This is garbage. Poison Chain. Millennium Shield Labyrinth Wall Turbo? No, that's not on my list. Stop yawning. It makes me yawn. I'm gonna yawn even more. Monday stream already? No, Monday stream is tomorrow. Okay, so it's level 3 and it's Reptile. It's also Earth. The only thing I can think that could search this card out easily would be the King of Feral Imps. Oh, first things first. Let me see if someone else has tried this already. I'm gonna go to YouTube. Iron Chain Snake Mill. Iron Chain Mill. Why nobody remembers Iron Chains? The fuck is this shit? Let me see. Iron Chain OTK. Why are they just playing Mario music? So they had the same idea I did of using Infernal Reckless Summon to get 3 of them out, as well as Kaijus. I probably should like have these cards in the Kaiju. This one is level 9. This one's a level 10. These are the best kaijus. Specifically for this little interaction. Ooh, this one's level 9 too, but I can't give it to my opponent. Let's see, how did they special summon the card? MX Saber Invoker, Chain Beat, special summon it from the graveyard. How the hell did they get it into the graveyard? Shining Lannis, they activate the effect. Kaiju gets it into the grave immediately. Well, I can't do that. MX Saber Invoker is still banned. Did I miss the watch party last night? No. There was no watch party last night. Last night, I was busy. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Hello, Mr. Streamer Man. Hello there. Okay, so what I need is a way to get Iron Chain Snake special summoned to the field. I'm thinking right now. I'm using my brain very hardly. It's a reptile. So I'm thinking Water Lily, but you need exactly 5 other reptiles in the graveyard in order to use this, which means I'd basically have to run Ogdoadix. King of Feral Imps can get it out. I specifically need to special summon Iron Chain Snake so I can use the effect of Infernal Reckless Summon to bring out other copies, then equip them onto Jizukuru, ideally. Equip all 3 of them, then destroy it by battle, which would mill 30 cards from their deck. It is a very convoluted combo. And yes, it is just as good as you think. Seems like it'd be really easy to destroy it by battle because it also lowers its attack by 800 for each. Isn't there a reptile kaiju? I don't think so. Oh yeah, let me check over here. I'm sorry to inform you, but deck building streams are not super interesting. Iron Chain Snake. Let me go to the tips page. This can be searched out with Sangan. Okay, I guess that's one way. Battle Royale mode joining. Vampire Dragon, Giant Rat, Boxer, Frontline Observer. Damage equals Reptile. Oh. Viper's Grudge, Snake, Reptia Egg, Reptilian Echinda, Reptilian Museline, Dark Alligator. Let's see, Viper's Grudge is not in Master Duel. Snake Whistle will activate only when a reptile type monster you control is destroyed. Special summon a level 4 low reptile monster from your deck. This could work. Activate only when a reptile type monster you control is destroyed. Special summon 1 level 4. It's not a win effect, I think. I think this is an if. You ever use Parallax 8 in any of these decks? Yeah, occasionally. Maybe some that special summons earth monsters. It turns out there's a lot of cards that special summon reptiles. So I can just use one of these. Reptia Egg cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card was normal summoned during the standby phase of the summoning player's next turn, tribute this card, special summon up to 3 level 4 or lower reptile monsters and or rock monsters from your hand or deck, but banish them during the end phase. If you special summon 2 more monsters, they must have the same name. You can only use this effect of Reptia Egg once per turn of the summoning player's next turn. So you have to normal summon the card, then you can tribute it to summon 3 cards. That means you have to protect it for a turn, which is impossible. New summons from the grave for free? Summons itself from the grave for free. Reptilian Ichinda. Oh yeah, this card searches reptiles. Oh yeah, this one summons reptiles from the graveyard. Holy shinoli. Reptile Museline also does it. If this card was synchro summoned using only reptile monsters as materials, once per chain, when you put activate the monster effect, except during the damage step. The synchro summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by opponent's card. You can add one reptile monster from your deck to your hand. Ooh, Reptile Museline. Dark Alligator. If this tribute summon card is destroyed by battle or is destroyed by opponent's card effect while its owner's monster zone, add one reptile monster from your deck to your hand. Adamadored Archosaur. No. Once per turn, when you take damage from a battle involving a reptile monster, special summon reptile monster from your deck with less attack or equal to the damage you took. Do you think Danglong could be unbanned? Sure. I don't see why not. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not sick. I take special precautions to never be sick. And they work sometimes. I hope I'm not sick. I'm pretty sure I'm not sick. I've been fine all day. Did you watch the MD tournament? When was it? Much better would be Stardust Spark Dragon if it was a tuner. How much better would Stardust Spark Dragon be if it was a tuner? Would that make it good? I don't know. I don't know Synchro decks very well. Okay. Offering to the Snake Deity. This can proc Snake Whistle. Ooh. Ooh. Water Lily. New. We'll add one of these. What are some of the best reptiles? You know what? Why am I talking to you guys? I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. Summon 2 Argdoadix. Okay, so what I need is Dark Hole. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Torrential. I can't use Water Lily unless I get some good reptiles going. Add Future Vision for Worm Zeros. Alien Kid? Yeah, I was gonna add Alien Kid. Just give me a second. I have to think through my plays. Yeah, you tell him, Yugi's. Oh, Ipara. That one works. This one works. This one works. That one works. Did I add Alien Kid? No, I didn't add it yet. There it is. Kage Tokage? Sure. Ooh, this one has a good effect. Okay. Ashilion, add one reptile monster with 500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. 800 attack. Frick. Ooh, Yowie. If this card is summoned with no other cards, you can activate this effect. Your opponent skips their next draw phase. Banish this card from your graveyard, then target one reptile monster you control, one face-up monster your opponent controls to activate this effect. Change those monsters to face down defense position, destroy that monster you control, and if you do, change the attack of your opponent's monster to 0 until the end of this turn. Oh, that also procs Snake Whistle. Reptile Egg. I have 2 of these in here. Okay. This card can get some reptiles in the grave. But not very goodly. The Ogdoadix. Play one of these, one of these. During your main phase, if your reptile tuned in your graveyard, send this card from your hand to the graveyard. The target will face up monster opponent controls, change attack to 0. If your opponent controls a 0 monster attack, special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use one of these effects per turn, only once that turn. Okay. Reptilian Hydra. Yato Yoi. Why do I see Iron Chain Snake? Because this is an Iron Chain Snake deck. Okay. So I need Iron Chain Snake plus 4 other reptiles. I don't need this. I don't need Apira. I don't need Egg. I don't really need Sinister Serpent or Yamimori. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can leave this effect once per turn. That one's probably good. Oh, we should probably run Snake Rain too. Snake Rain. Snake Rain. Should probably run Monster Reborn. Okay. So let's see. We have Iron Chain Snake and we need 4 of the reptiles. So Nunu's probably a shoo-in. Night Sword Serpent seems like a shoo-in. We don't need Nayu. We don't need Kagato Kage. We do need Alien Kid. We don't need the Ogdoa deck. We also don't need Alien Stealth Buster. We don't need Divine Serpent Ge. So what does that leave us with? Yamori can proc the effects. This one can summon itself from the graveyard. This can summon itself from the hand. This one can recur itself endlessly from the graveyard. This one can special summon from the graveyard. This one comes back during the standby phase, which is not fast enough. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can remove 3 more reptiles. I guess we can't really use Alien Kid. We don't need this one. Okay, 1 more reptile. What else should I remove? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is probably fine. Add Jerry Beansmans. Hi, Alexios. Hey, it's Leah Asimov. The chat was asking me if I was sick. It made me think of you. When I asked, is like, hey, we should hang out on Saturday. You're like, I have a sore throat. I was like, oh, okay, understandable. I can't afford to get sick. Especially not that I finally decided to take a break. I've decided I'm going to take a break, which means I have to start preparing for it now, and I should be able to take a break in a month. Yeah, I didn't want to get you sick. Oh yeah, I understood the intention. Let's go, break. Mr. Logs said about you on your back leg. What? Break a leg? What the fuck are you guys talking about? Maytime? Alright, here you go. Add Jerry Beansman? Jerry Beansman doesn't fit in this deck. I actually put Jerry Beansman in a video. I sent off a video to my shorts editor. Dude, so... Oh fuck, I missed some resubs. Thanks for the prime sub, Yunsen. Could use more Book of Moons. I will take that into account, Yunsen. And also thanks for the sub, Shirtless Spider. It's bean time. So, I sent off a video to my shorts editor, because I hired a dude for shorts for the Yugioh channel, because they do super well. If you wonder why the editing is super good, it's because he's a better editor than me, and I love that. And the video is all the highest attack normal monsters in the game. And Jerry Beans Man is the level 3 highest attack. It's like a fluff video. It's not super like in-depth or anything. But it did have Jerry Beans Man in it, because Jerry Beans Man has held the record for the highest attack level 3 normal monster since 2005. Which is a record only broken by the Blue Eyes White Dragon, who has the highest attack of the level 8 monsters at 3000, coming out in 2002. I won XYZ support for Jerry Beans Man specifically. Is he because he's from the Minions movie? No Ghost Redeem? No, I removed it temporarily. I'll turn it back on in a bit. Leah was watching the Minions movie in her Discord, so I tuned in. My D&D game got canceled permanently, so I have Sundays free. And I was watching it, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of adult jokes in here. There was one instance, like, where this guy was on fire, and one of the minions was giant, so he like peed on him, and they showed that it was actually the fire hydrant. And I was like, And another one where it showed the minions with his, where he had like a thong, and it showed him from the back being bootylicious. I love the Minions movie. The pee jokes, and also the Minions movie was very Albaz inspired, where just a whole bunch of random shit happened for no reason in different places. Yeah, double cheeked up. It's probably gonna be a 5Ds watch along today. Would you like to show up for that? Wait, what? What 5Ds watch along? I'm building decks for the week. Not Albaz inspired. It was exactly Albaz inspired. Watching that, I was like, wow, this is literally Albaz lore. You said next time you stream? Well, I wasn't, like, the next time I stream for real, for real. You guys want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? I can only stand to watch that for one. I mean, I love that show. It's amazing. I look forward to every viewing of it. Oh yeah, anyways, so the guy I hired to do the shorts, he was actually like an editor for, he was a clipper. And he clipped for Millie from Niji Sanji Ian. And his clips were like super good. And he posted on Twitter one day, he's like, hey, I'm finally accepting commissions. And I like got out of bed because I saw that when I was like laying down looking at Twitter, and I typed to him like within a second. I was like, hey, I have some videos for you. Do you want to work for me? He goes, yeah, here's my rates. I charge $20 a minute. And I was like, I'll pay you 50. And he's like, okay. His videos are so good. The dude, he's such a good editor. Yeah, seriously, I've never gotten up and asked someone to work for me faster before. That's just how good his freaking clips are. He works for so cheap. Only $50? You guys want to see? Here, let me show you guys one of the clips. Oh, the shiny video's up. Dude, the shiny Pokemon video that I put out yesterday had a little bit of what we call in the business, a little bit of plagiarisms. So I had to take it down and remove it and rewrite parts of it because the scriptwriter made a big mistake. And it went up today. Okay, let me see. Right here. Can you guys see that? You guys can see it well enough. Oh, there's no sound.
Out of for a turn, as well as prevented you from taking any battle damage. However, you wouldn't have known that back in the day based on how the card effect is worded. Because in the very first iteration of the card, its effect was that any damage
Look
inflicted
how
by its
slick
monster
this
is
is.
decreased to 0 during the turn this card is activated. Nowhere in its text does it say the monster is also not destroyed by battle.
Look at that. I don't even know how to do this effect. How did he make it break apart like that?
And the reason this card was able to protect your monsters was because they
Did you see? He like had weight when they dropped him down on the freaking table.
ruled the card to work that way, because that's how they intended it to work. You see,
Oh my god, it just like bounced off. That's so cool.
in Magic the Gathering, which a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I fucking hate that this is the thumbnail that it chose. Fucking shorts.
is based off of, if a creature in that game has its attack lowered to 0 and attacks
Look
a
at that, he
monster,
changed it- he
nothing
changed it
happens
to
that
0.
monster because creatures in the game also have health point values, and are not destroyed until the health point value reaches 0. So in
Whoa.
that game, if you
I don't even know how
wanted
to
an
do
effect
that.
like Waboku, you could just word the card exactly like it was worded in the first iteration of Waboku and Yu-Gi-Oh! But in Yu-Gi-Oh!, battle damage doesn't work that way, like, at all. And Waboku didn't get an update to its card text until its second erratum, which finally explained what the card was actually supposed to do.
Look at this one.
The Power 9 is a term in MTG for the 9 best cards from the
I gave him like a sheet that had all these cards like put together, and he individually went out and cut them out and then animated them to like, you know, move around.
a set that can't be power crept.
I didn't even
Does
tell him to do
Yu-Gi-Oh!
that.
really have an equivalent? If you look for the 9 best generic cards that are good in the most amount of decks and comes from the earliest sets, we tentatively have a list that looks like this. However, if we update and have more modern cards, we have to talk about
Wow, look at, they're all like falling into. What is this, like a 3D video?
these 7 cards as well. All of these cards are ridiculously powerful, but don't really qualify as being part of the earliest sets. If you look at the draw cards from the early days, we have these 4 cards here, but only 2 of them can really be used in any deck. However, if you look at the 3 hand rip cards, all 3 of these are really powerful and require almost no
These ones probably should have been like not stacked on top of each other.
setup to use.
But it's
If you look
fine.
at the powerful consistency cards for decks, we have these 2 cards, which would immediately see play in pretty much every deck.
Oh,
they run beat.
look at that
But we
edit.
also have singular powerful cards that can summon a lot of monsters, like these 3 cards, or 4 cards if we had Soul Charge, but that was added in 2014. And then we have old school floodgates, like these 2 cards, but we missed not to add Mystic Mind to that list. So if we add up all the cards I just talked
I
about,
should have added Vanity's Emptiness to that. I made a mistake.
that's 14 cards from
I forget Vanity's Emptiness is like really good.
the early set, an additional 8 cards are released in more modern times, which were equally some of the most powerful cards ever made. And this isn't even an extensive list, just a cream of the crop.
Yeah, I started making shorts because YouTube recommends my videos a shit ton more if I make shorts. Like if I put out a shorts, the shorts themselves make like no money. However, for some reason, my other videos have been getting more recommendations ever since I started doing shorts. You never really know what's going on with YouTube, so I put like a ton of effort into the shorts. I think these shorts are great. They're amazing. Okay, sorry. I was just like showing off the shorts because I thought they were great. You love your hot takes? What hot takes? Yeah, there's a $50 a minute. Yeah, right? Totally worth the $50 a minute. So no 5Ds? I don't know. YouTube want to replace TikTok, so I guess I gotta encourage it. Yep. VTuber clippers are crazy? No, just this one specifically. He's like the best VTuber clipper I've ever seen. There is no one who even comes close to his edits. That's why when I saw he was taking commission work, I immediately sent him a message. And you can see why. Because he did a great job. Oh, thanks for the sub, Boy and Woo65. Boy in Yankee? Okay, so I need to remove 2 more cards. I forgot what I was doing. Should I play Niamu if I'm not like... I don't know. Do I need 3 copies of Snake Rain? Do I need Monster Reborn? Like, I have other ways of special summoning Iron Chain Snake with, like, Snake Whistle. And, you know, this is probably the best way. Then we have Water Lily. Do we have a way to search out Water Lily? I think the other one searched it out. If this card is normal or special summon, add an Yugioh deck spell trap from your deck to your hand. Ugh. You can send this card, send a light reptile monster. I think I should play this one, remove this one. Cut both the kaijus? No, I need the kaijus. What is his handle name again? It's in the video descriptions. I'll link it to you. It's not showing up for me over here though. Channel pivot? What the fuck?
The Power 9 is a term in MTG for the 9 best cards from the earliest set
Shut
that
up.
can't be power crept. The Power 9 is a term in MTG for the 9 best cards from the earliest set that can't be power crept. But does Yu-Gi-Oh really...
I don't want to listen to my dumb video again. Okay, here's his channel. You want to watch his melee clips. Hello, DuelLogs. Finally got to see your live stream. Love your content. Keep up the good work. Why? Thank you, Hero26. The Power 9 of MTG is a thing where there's shut up. This is probably good enough. I don't want to think too hard. Okay, I gotta go test this a little bit. I gotta do a little bit of testing. Are there any other tuners? I think this is the only tuner. I can't even go into this card anymore because I removed the other one. Let's play these 2 cards and this one. And let's see here. We have a bunch of light monsters and darks and waters. Dehark. Here we go. Iron Chain Mill V1. Okay. Excuse me, I had to mute so I could sneeze. Okay, Iron Chain, Jizikuru, and Infernal Reckless Summon. Okay, let's go take it to testing. In solo mode. Bliss you. Oh my god. Shut up, Leah. Are you gonna test the deck at all? Yeah, I have to. Why can't I bliss you? It's all Sato Bliss's fault. He's the reason people think I'm a degenerate. If it wasn't for his mic-licking redeem, I never would have had the idea. I shall blame him for the rest of my life. Oh my god, this is terrible. You are though? See? Look how much people are wrong in their assumptions. Ooh, I could use Nunu and then Infernal Reckless Summon, huh? I don't think it's Sato's fault. You're a degen? What? Not even. Here's how it went down. Sato's the one who had the redeem. And so I redeemed it a few times because I thought it was hilarious. And then I was watching Nova's GenMate stream, and she was having she said my clicks are $10, and I was like, oh my god, it's funny, just like the Sato thing. And then Nova was like, I saw you, DuelLogs, paying her to do that. And then Leah was like, did you know that's a sexual thing? And I was like, no. It's just, it's funny. And now everybody thinks I'm a weirdo. Oh, I should have set the card. People yerked. Oh, really? How do you know that, Leah? Why do you level 3s? Somebody told me. See, so it could be wrong. It could be just completely made up and you're just spreading false informations. The bottom logs? What the fuck? Actually, sexual is the most Leah thing ever. Dude, you guys should see some of Leah's earlier streams before she tried to become more say-so. I miss the old Leah. The original Leah. The OG Leah. Brand friendly. You need a little bit of... Fuck, I'm dead. Oh, damage equals Reptile. Damage equals Reptile. She is Leah. She is say-so. Who? Damage equals Reptile. Activate Nunya. Search. Say-so is cringe. Psh. You guys are all just a bunch of silly nannies. Being based is edgy. Ooh, can I do it? We summon this guy over here. We I need room for the other two. I think this is good. OG Leah was just happy to be there. Are you saying you're not happy to be there anymore? You know, if streaming is stressing you out, maybe you should open up a second channel like I did for Flora. Low stress streaming. It's super fun. I guarantee it. Oh shit, I don't have enough room. Oh, I'm fucking ham-boned. Flora therapy streams? No, like for reals though. I stream more on my alternate channel than I do my main one. And it's so much more funner. There's like no stress. There's no bits, there's no rewards, there's no channel points. It's just pure just chatting stream with light World of Warcraft gameplay in the background. Hell yeah, let's mill a whole bunch of cards. I'll just start venting all my life problems on the Flora channel. Don't you do that on your Flora Twitter already? Like, what would change? I could have totally milled him if I just had one more space. Secret stream, don't tell anyone. Yeah, the secret stream where all I do is talk. If anything, the secret stream has been great practice. I've been using it, like, I try not to use it as work, but I just can't help multitask. So I've been using the secret stream as a way to practice long form conversations because I'm out of practice. So I just say, like, how can I talk for a really long time? Because I found if you talk and if you talk the whole time, it's a lot more entertaining than if you're just constantly reading chat and then just doing like a couple of replies to what chat says. If you're like constantly telling a story, it's more entertaining than stopping your stories all the time. 2500? Oh, I can't do this. I can't beat it. I need to destroy it specifically by battle. Oh, this can do it. Target one face up while your opponent controls. Changes attack to 0. Okay. I like the sticky streams. Plus, are the ones I'm actually able to catch. Yeah, because I do them like super late at night. Yeah, most of the time I just end up complaining about stuff. There's like, ugh, I can't believe one of my freaking scriptwriters plagiarized. I had to fix his problem. Is that the loot log? Shut up, Ame. Oh, I mean, hello there, Ame. You are a valued member of this community, and I'm glad to see you in chat. It actually worked? Holy shit. I am valued? Yes. Remember, Ame? When you came to my Pokemon stream and I made fun of you for not streaming, so you immediately started streaming out of spite? I thought that was pretty funny. That's a personal fault that only applies to you. You have a pleasant voice? What? Do you think I have a pleasant voice? Because I think my voice is very monotone. And unpleasant. Some would even say... Well, I'm not going to say that. 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, I can only send 4 to the grave? Hazukashi. Lamau, a voice for sleep. Very unfortunate choices. What are you talking about? An Arcana Force deck. Valiant. It happens when you hear the sound of your own voice and you hate it like I do. The sound of my voice when I record my voice. I need to hire a voice actor to help me do some of the recordings, so I'm not always behind on it. Change those monsters to face down defense position? Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, maybe this isn't actually as good as I thought it would be. Who needs melatonin sleep when you can just listen to Logs list top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh cards? That's true, my go to sleep playlist. It exists. I like to listen to you or Leah when I go to sleep. Ame. Wait, what? I like to listen to you or Leah when I go to sleep. Ame Miwa when I want to be awake to work or something. Oh yeah, because they're really loud. Hey guys, it's me, Miwa. Oh boy. I sure am happy playing this Yu-Gi-Oh game. Wow, I'm not loud. In your earlier streams you were louder. You got a lot quieter as you started watching what you said more. Or it can be Ame. Hey guys, Boof Pack. No, I won't sing Boof Pack. You have to pay me money to sing Boof Pack. I won't sing Boof Pack unless you pay me 10 gifted subs. That's Ame. Hey, that's her every stream. You just have to see it for yourself. Boof Pack, Big Venus, Boof Pack, Big Venus. 100% accurate. That's literally what she did today. Wait, where the fuck are all my... Why are they all banished? Leah isn't loud, Ame is. Yeah, Ame is really loud. Not the old beef. Ame's loud only when Leah calls her dumb. Oh yeah, that clip is pretty funny. But that was so long ago. Oh, I was thinking today. You're just jealous? You think I'm jealous of your high energy and your singing? I mean, a little. That's only because I get jealous easily. I want everything. The Among Us collab. I was thinking today, I was like, I'm super stressed out and like overworked, and I'm losing my memory a lot quicker than normal. You know what I should do is I should start doing collabs again. I was like, that's a brilliant idea. I should just like start doing collabs, go super hard, and just like schedule a whole bunch of stuff again like I used to. Your Tsunami is amazing. Shut up, Ame. I see you play it all the time to make fun of me. Every time I come to your stream, you play the clip. You don't even give the context that I was singing it bad on purpose. You're just like, hey, look at TheDuelLogs' terrible singing. Let's all laugh and make fun. And then I just sit there and I take it without saying anything. Which is a lie. I actually like complain the entire time. I don't say it like that. Here's the thing. I don't know how to sing. So obviously it's going to sound bad because I'm not actually singing it. I have no practice singing. I have no intention to learn how to sing. Singing is just not something that is valuable to me as a skill for the type of content I do. However, if I did wish to learn how to sing, I would be amazing at it. If there's anything that involves my body, chances are I can learn how to do it. I'd be an amateur, I'd probably be bad at first, but eventually I'd get good. And I am definitely tempted to start taking singing practices just to spite Ame. But I don't care that much, so I never do it because I'm really busy too. If I had more time, if I didn't just start a Pokemon channel, if I didn't just hire like 5 new people, I'd go on Skillshare.com/TheDuelLogs. They sent me a message today. I gotta tell my ad person to message them back. Duet time, let's go. And then I will sing. Do you want to do a tsunami duet? I'll take the singing lessons and I will nail the tsunami, which just recently hit 4 million views on YouTube.com. Diamond City Lights or Tsunami, hell yeah. And then I'll sing it. I'll duet with Leah, purely to spite Ame. Spite is my love language. It's the thing that I live off of. Let's do it. Oh my god. Do a 5Ds opening? No, it's only that one thing, and it's specifically just to spite Ame. Can you do a full-fledged overdrive? No, it's too hard. Okay, I oh yeah, they have a retry option, but I need to adjust. I love that they have a retry option on this now, because I use solo mode to test my decks. Who's Ome? Ame in chat. Asagi Ame in chat. Can we have the mods give a shout out to Leah Asimov? Not Ame though. Leah Asimov is a fellow streamer and content creator. She's very good. She'll be big one of these days. When I'm back. Oh my god, these nuts. Not Ame though. Ame doesn't deserve a shout out. Is he cute? Is he who cute? No soggy shoutouts? Wait, do we not have any mods in chat today? I see one right there. There's Stardust Synchron. Haha, I'm the clout monger. The clout monger. I heard he is a fish. She is a fish. Ame. I accidentally summoned the card in attack position. That was probably not a good idea. Yes, a soggy Ame. You know, like soggy bread. The clout logs. I can't help it if I have clout. You know how hard it is to get noticed in this industry? I love watching Leah when she does her monthly streams. Me too, they're amazing. I think, wow, it's that time of the month already. Wow, the Twitch command is being stupid again. Just type in /shoutout and then space and then her name. It's not my fault, my job, and I have a family. I know. I know your situation, but chat doesn't. So I'm just playing into it. If you get an industry, show feet cleavage. I was actually like watching some smaller streams today. Some smaller YouTubers. And I saw some people and I was like, whoa. How do they only have like 2 concurrent viewers? Or it's like, how does this person who's been uploading for 6 months only have like 100 subscribers? It's so hard to get noticed online. It's crazy. Most people only have like survivorship bias where they just see like everybody's successes. Ooh, I could go into Lyra. Ooh, I can go to a Chinda. Oh, that's true? What's true? I'm all looking for a comment that you replied to. Oh, I can't find it. Being a productive member of society. We live in a society. Ooh, I can spell summon another kaiju from my hand. And go into another Echinda. Oh, fuck, Arcana Force. I thought chat was your family. Oh yeah, chat. Everybody talks about the dangers of parasocial relationships, but we don't have to deal with that here. Because, you know, I don't have any parasocial relationships. I just have thousands of friends. You guys can hit me up to hang out whenever you want. Just send me a DM and I'll make time just for you, besties. We can talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! I can give you deck building advice. It'll be amazing. We could even play some StarCraft. Or some Heroes of the Storm. I can teach you how to play the game. What? My DMs are closed? No, of course not. Audio deck building advice? Yeah, that's one of the things people, like, they'll message me about. They really want me to look at their decks. Or they'll try to message me anyway. You heard him last night, he called you his friend. Imagine DuelLogs admit, shut the hell up, Felplague, don't expose me. They're sending unsolicited. I'm not gonna tell you what I've been sent unsolicited. Fuck, I can't talk. Actually, I can. Do you guys want to see the pictures? I have like a whole collage of like weird ass messages I've been sent over the years. It can be like show and tell. I can show you, hey, you want to see what I receive as messages online? Just think, if you're a woman online, you receive 10 times worse messages. Please do? I wonder if I can even find them. Let me see. I don't know how to spell pictures, apparently. Oh, Jesus, you're curious? Which is why my DMs are closed. I remember when Leah first started, she didn't have DMs closed. And that was one of the first things I talked to her about. And then like a month later, she forgot. And she was telling me about how her messages are closed. You know, to protect herself online. And I was like, I'm the one who told you that. That's also, this is one of the first things I tell everyone. I think I have them on my Patreon. Let me look through my Patreon posts. Oh, I can just win if I attack. That's your best emote and it's not even close. The clown? Dude, she uses that one in DMs all the time. That's like her most used emote. Besides the one of like Nagi dying. Turning to Kaiju beatdown at this point. I got the mill off on my first try. I ain't filling out any forms. Damn it, they've changed Patreon so much since the last time I've used it. How do like I go through my posts and just look for... I still make $75 a month. Nagi dead. Ooh, Infernal Reckless Summon. 1 second. I stopped posting to my Patreon after a certain event happened 6 months ago. Someone typed in question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, I haven't done anything in a while. How do you search your own page? Do you not do early videos here anymore? No. Why, I have 4 unread messages over here. Feet is the best emote. How do I search by my tags? Oh, here we go. Weird messages. Nope, that's not it. Messages. Oh, I can't show these. The very first one that pops up has a very naughty word. Oh my god. Show us the naughty word? No, I can't. It's a word that starts with in, and we'll just leave it at that. I gotta pre-look through all of these things. Oh no. As long as I don't show you guys the first post, it should be fine. These are just some messages people like to send me. Okay, we should be good. I can show you guys the pics. Oh, wrong one. Let me just adjust this. Should, but negate, yeah. These are just some messages that lovely people sent me over the years. So it's still kind of hard to see. This first one is just someone sent me a random GoFundMe page asking to pay for his game time in World of Warcraft. Hello, my name is Kevin. I get messages like these for TGN. Oh yeah, I just get lots of messages for like people want me to join their channel network. Basically, for the low price of me giving them 20% of my total revenue, I get someone who tells me to add more red arrows to my thumbnails, if I'm lucky. So yeah, these are great. It's like, hey, we want to talk to you about this wonderful business opportunity. Oh yeah, and then the ads get a lot of offers for boosting services or paid promotions. Boosting in World of Warcraft is basically you pay someone to carry you through content so you can get stuff. They send me lots of messages. This is, okay, so sometimes this message right here, basically, I said something in a video, and this guy's like, actually, my guild did it this way, so your video's wrong. And we just got a lot of messages like that. That one's not even that bad. This one, hello, I have a business offer for you. Can I send it here? Go for it. Loot codes for WoW. What is Steel? Asking messages if I can play games with them or add them to BNet. This one is kind of worded in a way where they would be doing me a favor if we played together. Oh yeah. Hello. Can we play World of Warcrafty together, like friends, as they call it? You probably can't see it, but it's a lovely lady in the thumbnail. Yes, I would love to play World of Warcrafty with you. We could be best of friends. Just a random Discord TM. Death to all who oppose us. This is actually a quote from World of Warcraft. It's not as ominous as it may sound. What is this one? Is this just another ad? Same boosting guy? Oh yeah, he messaged me through the Facebook page. I need to turn that off. A WoW GFE? Yeah, people really want to play with me. I mean, I don't mean to brag or anything, but... I like your ass. As you can imagine, this PM was out of nowhere and with no context. Oh, man, this was back when YouTube DMs were still a thing. Leah, WoW GFE win? I've heard from anonymous sources that Leah's gonna have some content that's GFE equivalent, adjacent. Let's see, this game is unholy, wicked, satanic, and filled with demonic materials, enchantments, living evil spirits, and much more. Please repent in the name of Jesus Christ, and you will be saved. There is only no other God, only Him. These games should rather... I think I got like 1 million of these messages. This is just like one I picked out. Sometimes I get religious fanatics sending weird shit like this. A guy sent me this. I don't know if this is his face, but it was weird. Just a random picture of a guy I don't know, sent with no context. I think this was also from Kakio server. Oh, there's 2 more images? I gotta look at these images first, because I can't show them without looking. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are fine. So the next one is... thanks. Your name is, and my real name, right? Or should I credit you as Haruma Red? Yes, Haruma Red. Please don't use my real name. Okay. Uh-oh. And the last one. This is heavily censored, but I think I should probably not show it either way. Someone sent me an image that says scat porn is nice and I fap to it. Don't worry, it is censored. You can't see anything. It's just, it's probably still not a good idea to show it either way. Clip it. Okay, and these were some of the messages I received in the year of 2018. So this was like 4 years ago. Ever since then, I don't really have DMs turned on, so I don't have as many funny messages. I think the last funny message I got was someone who sent me a private message telling me that I was grieving incorrectly after my friend died. But that's not really funny. That's just like kind of sad. Okay, so I think it's turned off. Oh no, I gotta delete that post. That's just rude. This is why I tell people to turn off their DMs. Those were just like the funny ones. Here, that was so bad. What was bad? Here has clipping turned off. Pretty sure on archive stream, but dear God. What? No, it was censored. If you go back and look at it, you won't see anything. Honestly, off should be a standard, right? Yeah, there's not really a big reason to have like open DMs. It was very poorly censored. Let me see. Not really. Censored is censored. You guys just think it's more poorly edited because it was on screen for like half a second. Open DMs are nothing but endless entertainment? No, they're full of endless parasocial Andes who think you're friends. They'll be like, hey, I got an A on my test today. Good for you? Hey, my mom yelled at me today. I'm not feeling too good. Oof, that sucks, dude. Hey, I watched a new Bleach episode today. It was pretty good. Cool. Parasocial. We don't have to worry about parasocial stuff here because you guys are actually just my best friends. For real, for real. My DMs are open to all of you. You can send me a message anytime and we'll hang out. Oh snap, DRN knocking out of the park. Do you like sushi? Even so, what's your social security number? Why, thank you, Shanri1, for the resubscription. I think sushi's pretty good. I tried some sushi for like the first time ever a few months ago, and I was like, this isn't half bad. I guess there's certain types of sushi, and the one I had was pretty good. We're not friends, we're figments of your imaginations. No, 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 we're all best friends. And there's no if, ands, or buts. It's just pure facts. So what's your social security number? Oh, sorry, we don't share those informations. You know, as friends, we have boundaries. I used one of your burn decks and went from plat to gold, so I would like to thank you. You're welcome. Even though you can't D-rank from plat to gold. What do you think of that one scene from the recent Chainsaw Man episode? You know what I'm talking about? The puke scene? Oh, what about it? It's gross. It's supposed to be gross. I read the manga, so I already knew it was gonna happen. I need more kaijus. What's the next best kaiju? A dusted gold. Oh, I need more reptiles. Yes, we're friends. Friends don't share social security numbers, but compliment each other's asses. I mean, I have lots of nice and wholesome messages too from when I had open DMs. People were like, "Oh my god, I love your videos. I watch them go to sleep every night." I'm like, "Hey, thanks. You're a cool guy." Nice ass? Nobody's ever saying nice ass to me. If anyone sees me IRL, they'll just be like, "Ew, gross. Please don't get too close to me. Otherwise I'll barf." Nice. I probably shouldn't say that. Around these parts, we compliment each other's legs. Oh, really now? Nice feet, bestie. I could go into that to special summon another card, because this is light. But do I even play rank 3s to like link climb? Not really. I probably should though. Nice kaijus. I love kaijus. Kaijus are my best friends. I think I should adjust my deck a little bit. I have a question. And you actually have a nice ass, or he was capping? Do you actually have a nice ass, or was he capping? I mean, I don't know how he would know. But like, I've never made any allusions to my IRL self. I'm gonna reveal something to you. I'm gonna give you guys some personal information. Some information about what I actually look like. And I gotta tell you guys, I am not good looking. Not even a little bit. I'm sorry to break all of your guys' preconceptions. You know, I'm sure you're disappointed to hear that. It's the inside that counts. I am kind of boring. I have a monotone voice. And I have to try very hard in social situations. Is this true? No, don't. Actually, I guess she could confirm, but in my experience, if you ask someone else to confirm, the polite thing is to lie and say, "No, of course not," or just not to say anything at all. Lies of the Empire. Why are you describing me? Is secretly a left sock. I mean, by human standards, being a 300-pound spider who lives on the moon is pretty unattractive. I am just not good looking. But I'm also not super interesting. I have to try very hard to be entertaining. And I don't even know if I succeed half the time. But if I do succeed the other half of the time, I mean, that's pretty good odds, right? How many people can say they're 50% entertaining? You're a spooter? I need to add some more cards. I want some cards that don't banish themselves afterwards. So I could just add some more Ogdoadics. Like these two cards. Remove this one. This one can trigger Snake Whistle, but I'm never actually drawing into fucking Snake Whistle. And it banishes itself to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we should be good now. I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm the one building this deck. Why is it that as soon as I start streaming, I start using plurals? Like, I don't use plurals normally. It's just as soon as I start streaming, I just default to plurals. Hey guys, we are building a deck today. What should we do? Oh my god, our deck is not performing as goodly right now. No Ash Blossom? Because you like to be included in your audience even if it ain't true? I would never lie to my audience. You guys are all wonderful and not annoying even a little bit. You guys are super not annoying. Like, oh my god, I love chat so much because of how unannoying you guys are. I've never had, you know, just a chat that's less annoying than you guys. Because you subconsciously know how to talk to be engaging. Subconsciously, I had to write down fucking a note on my notepad that said, when you make a good play, make sure to be more excited and to explain what happened for the clip. Or when you're losing, make sure not to get salty and get quiet and go quiet and actually say things. I also had like another note in the beginning. It was like, when you're losing too many times in a row, remember to try to have fun with it, because you're going to lose more often than you win. And to, you know, you don't want your streams to be only entertaining when you're winning. Unicorn, that's a good one. This is a link 3. I'm just looking for a good link 3. I forgot Unicorn exists. Ooh, what about this one? Oh, stop, you flirt. You should add Iris Sword Soul. I have no experience flirting at all. I don't even know how to do it. A ham-boned. Very heavy claim you have there, sir. What proof do you have? I think he's telling the truth. It is the truth. You actually get salty? If I keep losing, I do. Yeah. What's your best pickup line? I've never used a pickup line. How to flirt. +1. Stop to talk about Game of Thrones. Isn't flirting just complimenting someone on their ass? I mean, if you do that, you might just, you know, it depending on the context, it's either okay or sexual harassment. And you really have to be 100% sure that it's not sexual harassment. If I ever feel down, I feel you up. What the fuck? There's no way you guys have ever flirted before. You guys are watching a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. Depends, are you an incel or not? Of course not. All of my friends are women. I don't even like men. Men? Gross. Eel. Ooh, Topologic. This one's not that bad. Curious, isn't this card banned? Decode Talker. Are any of these guys reptiles? I don't think so. Reptile. Oh, one of them is, but it requires only reptile monsters. I've flirted, although I'm awful at it, and it shows because I stopped working. If you do make a deck, you want to pull as many funny win cons, and you can get the win con. Of course, it's going to be frustrating. It's fine to be a little salty. Yeah, see, this guy gets it. Oh, wait. You should add Iris Sword Soul? Wait, why? Oh, did Ame leave? Fuck, I missed so many messages. Cafe Fico would be sad. Dude, Cafe Fico watches my late night streams. He knows my opinions. Iris? This card sucks. Why would I add this? Because that's my favorite card? This deck is terrible. I need all of the best cards I could possibly get to make it not as bad. Do I have any level 3s that are good? Your girlfriend is insecure and gaslighting you. According to my girlfriend, I flirt without realizing it. And it's caused me to get into a few arguments. Are you complimenting someone on their appearance in a non-neutral way? Like for me, for example, if I'm talking to one of my female colleagues, I make sure the word cute, pretty, or beautiful are nowhere included in anything I say, unless it's specifically talking about like an object. Or something that is clearly not them or related to them in any way. And that's your course on how to be a respectable colleague. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. I forgot what I was doing. Axis Code Talker. I should probably add that. I have lots of female friends, but I never flirt. Smart. LOL. Appealing weather we're having. The trick to appearance compliments is to compliment something that was 100% under their control, like the hairstyle, like your dress, etc., or your tie. Ooh, that's smart. I never thought of that. Drew Blade over here knows what he's doing. This should be good. Let's go test it out. Needs more Royal Rare Phenomenon? No. I can't wait for them to add not Valiance. I can't wait for them to add Labyrinths to the game. Once Labyrinths comes out, I'm gonna be annoying and play it all the time, just like I did Umi Control when it first came out. Dude, I'm still on my first fucking deck. It's so much easier just to net deck. The DuelLogs Flirting probably be like, damn girl, you totally don't look abstract today. I've never flirted before, so how would I know? Most of the girls I talk to think I'm creepy. Dark Fusion. He can't be destroyed by card effects. But he can be kaiju'd. You absolute buffoon. Oh shit. I'm dead. My dude needs his big titty, dummy, mommy, card boo, waifu archetype. Hey, don't call me out like that. I really want Kashtira lock people in Master Duel. Wait, what's the Kashtira lock? Yeah, I got OTK'd by the bot. Who's the buffoon now? Rip Bozo. Ooh, this is a much better hand. We can send Nunu, this card, and this card. Whoa, look at all these cards. Kashtira lock will be Master Duel at the end of the year. What's the Kashtira lock? I don't know what that is. Kashtira makes the opponent can't use his own. Oh, yeah, that's what Lee's brother was trying to do to me when I was dueling against him. He tried to muck up all my zones. Instead, I just won with my labyrinths because they go plus like crazy. No one can plus harder than labyrinths. I can go into Zeral. Or I can go to the King of Feral Imps and search out I'll go to this one. Ah, shoot. I'm ham-boned. Do you have Labyrinths IRL? I do. Wait, selected effect to activate? Ooh, I searched out a card. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? What the hell kind of effect is that? That's baloney. I haven't lost against the Labyrinth with my hero deck yet. Did you ever try remote dueling? No. Remote dueling? More like remote cringe. Level 10. I have the combo. All I have to do is believe in myself. Send this card to the graveyard. Bring out Ogdoadic. Normal summon Ogdoadix. Special summon King of the Feral Imps. To get another Reptile in the graveyard. My streamer's sick. Who's sick? Leah? She said she had a sore throat. Demos of the combo for to lols and you're good. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to survive over here. All I need to do is draw into my one of unsearchable card now. There has to be a better way to get out 3 Iron Chains than just waiting for Infernal Reckless Summon. What is another way to get out like 3 copies of them from the graveyard? Why is it so difficult to summon 3 copies of a card? You know what's good for a sore throat? Yeah, cough drop. You just need the big welcome Labyrinth IRL. I have my other 2 copies came in. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm a survivor. Yeah, I'm a survivor. That's me for real, for real. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, this will be my 5th one. What flavor is the cough drop? I buy the red ones. I like them. Because you didn't solve the Millennium Puzzle? Shut up. I'm a genius. I should say, the reason I say, you know, I'm a genius is because it's actually just a reference to something Rosemi says. If any of you guys actually watch Rosemi streams, you would see that I shamelessly copy a lot of her sayings. I'm sure most people do that for, like, you know, streamers. They'll unconsciously copy their favorite streamers. We know your personality is borrowed from hers. Well, most people don't know that my personality is borrowed from hers. They probably think I'm funny and original. And I have to let them know that that's not true. We know you love you more for it. And people are start saying ham bone because Mr. Logs. I've heard some people say it. It's like, I've been saying ham boned more ever since you I've been watching your streams. I remember one time someone said, "Is like I watch your Yu-Gi-Oh streams. My girlfriend watches your World of Warcraft content." I remember someone else was like, said they heard my voice coming from someone's phone. Who was a oh my god, they're popping off. Who was watching a D&D video and they asked him, "Hey, is that the TheDuelLogs?" And they're like, "The Duel who?" Oh my god, 3 malicious Banes. Holy shit. What the fuck is this bot? Oh, I win. Get crunked, stupid bot. These SB challenge will pop off and let you go wholly evil malicious. Well, I'm just using the bot as a way to test my deck. I found that I'm very reliant on an unsearchable spell card to get my combo off. Add Rescue Ferret. Rescue Ferret negates their effects, right? Yeah, their effects negate it. That's not going to work. I have no problems getting 3 Iron Chain Snakes in the graveyard. My problem is getting them on the field so they can use their effects. The best way to do that is with Infernal Reckless Summon, but I can't rely on Infernal Reckless Summon because it's an unsearchable one of. Isn't Painful Choice banned? It is, but I have Snake Painful Choice. Dark Sage can search it. What's back to the front? A Doctor Who reference. Okay, well, why not Left Arm Offering? I was thinking about it, but although I've been gone for a long time, is there anything new to this game? Ooh, you're gonna be surprised when you learn about pendulums. Left Arm Offering. Is the deck consistent enough to play Left Arm Offering? Only control best deck. Let's go take it to solo mode and see how this works. Venom deck win? I've already done Venom deck. Don't you use Lao when your deck isn't inconsistent? What's that? Left Arm Offering. Can Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom copy Iron Chain Snake? Yeah. Mini full redeemed ad time? What the fuck, Mini? Ooh, I got the card. Mini, you're doing this because of the name, isn't it? Streamer redeem? Alright, I'm doing it. So I'm part of this tournament with Minnie and Tina, and our team name is the Rosemi Fan Club, and Tina and Minnie didn't really like the name very much, so I assume that's why she came in and did the ad redeem. It's just a hunch. I don't know for sure. I don't know. Just a hunch. Understandable. To your side of the field. Hey, they didn't come up with anything better. It's not my fault. Special summon. I guess I'm ADing the problem, adding to the problem. Did you just wake up today and choose violence? Stare? Stare at what? Make your life meaningful today? How do I redeem a bonk for Minnie? You can't. Minnie, do you want a free worthless redeem? I can't believe I found your channel on YouTube just 8 months ago and found the stream shortly after. You've revived my love for the game, especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks for really appreciating it. Why, thank you, Colin412. That's so nice. Considering that we're just memeing right now. I mean, not meme, very serious. Yes. A free worthless redeem. Mini. You're worthless. You piece of garbage. I hope you get hit by 2 buses. And that nobody stops to help you. And that when someone does stop, you feel very bad about inconveniencing them. Because now they have to like call the hospital and wait with you. It's just bad vibes all around. You inconvenience someone, Minnie. They were going to go to their children's soccer game, but now they have to deal with you. Help. Hey, she asked for it. I just give them what they want. I'm sorry, I give the people what they asked for. Yeah, literally asked for it. Reptilian Komodo. No, you're not. What? No, I'm not. What? Sorry? Of course not. I can go into Hark and then steal his car and then go into Unicorn for no reason. Logs, how many decks do you have to make? I was supposed to make like 10. I'm still on deck number 1. This is why I quit doing the gimmick decks. You had lethal? No, I didn't. I can bring out Nunu? Ooh. Ooh. You see Reptile Egg by chance? Lets you normal summon from the deck? Yeah, I was thinking about it, but the problem is like any meta deck is not gonna let me resolve that card, you know? Can you bring out Nane? Which one's that? I request a Cyberblader deck. Would you try it, Mr. Logs? Cyberblader, only if you paid for the redeem. Has Logs even played Medulces? I have Medulces made and ready to go. I deck tested that one off screen. Off stream. Cyberbladers, please? No. I never agreed to Cyberbladers. Reptia. Yeah. Rigged? Cry about it. I haven't been able to use Snake Whistle a single gosh darn time. What's the goal of this deck? The goal of this deck is to give my opponent a kaiju. Then, special summon Iron Chain Snake while I have Infernal Reckless Summon in my hand to summon out 2 other copies of Iron Chain Snake. Then, attach all 3 Iron Chain Snakes to Jizikuru. Then, destroy it by battle to mill 30 cards from my opponent's deck. I like how he just said no. I'll add it to my list. Calm down. Cyberblader. Okay, I think this deck is good to go. Copy from public deck. Cyberblader. Does this one look good? It doesn't look very good. That one looks bad too. Does this one look good? It doesn't look very good. Medulce deck? I have the Medulce deck good to go. Does this one look good? It doesn't look very good. Dude, why do all these decks suck? What was the first one I looked at? Yeah, this one's terrible. Where is the ASMR redeem? I removed it. ASMR is gone. I don't know about you guys, but I like how there's less redeems now. It's so much fun for me. I'll just copy this one. None of these are good. I'm gonna have to make it myself. Who the hell plays Cyber Angels? Hey, TheDuelLogs. Can't wait to play football later. See ya. See you later. Okay. I think I should go now. Madolche is my first IRL deck. Here's my Madolche deck. Is anyone else stream right now? I don't know when streams on like Sunday. Guys, guess who's on? $5Ds? No, it's late. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do 5Ds tomorrow. See you later.